where legends are born, and history is reborn. This isn't just a machine, it's a soul on the open road. Retro Garage, find your legend.
Number 1.
2007 Titan Sidewinder, $7,850. Austin, Texas. This 2007 Titan Sidewinder is a powerful custom chopper that represents the bold style and high-performance attitude of the American custom motorcycle scene during the early 2000s. Finished in bright orange and showing just 12,345 miles, this bike stands out with aggressive styling, oversized rear tire proportions, and serious V-twin performance. Titan motorcycles earned a strong reputation during the custom chopper boom for building high-end handcrafted machines with premium components, and the Sidewinder remains one of the company's most recognizable models. According to the seller, this motorcycle is one of the final production year Titan motorcycles, adding extra collectible appeal for enthusiasts who remember the popularity of custom American choppers during that era. The bike was reportedly built using high-end custom parts throughout, and also features a special Sturgis edition engraving, giving it additional uniqueness and personality. Custom motorcycles from smaller American builders like Titan have developed a loyal following over the years because of their limited production numbers and distinctive designs. At the heart of this chopper is a massive 122 cubic inch S&S engine paired with a 6-speed transmission. S&S engines are highly respected in the V-twin world for their strong torque, performance reliability, and unmistakable sound. With as much displacement, the motorcycle offers serious acceleration and the kind of raw power many custom chopper riders look for. The seller describes the bike as super fast, which is not surprising considering the large engine and lightweight custom build. The motorcycle also features an extra-wide 280 rear tire, helping create the stretched and muscular appearance that became extremely popular in the custom motorcycle world during the early 2000s. The stance of the bike gives a strong road presence while maintaining the low-slung profile that defines the Sidewinder design. According to the seller, both the front and rear tires are nearly new with less than 100 miles on them, meaning the next owner should not need immediate tire replacement expenses. With its bold styling, powerful drivetrain, and premium custom components, this motorcycle is clearly aimed at riders who appreciate attention-grabbing American choppers rather than ordinary factory cruisers. Riders between 40 and 65 years old who experienced the custom motorcycle craze of the early 2000s will likely recognize the appeal of a well-built Titan chopper like this one. At an asking price of $7,850, this 2007 Titan Sidewinder offers an opportunity to own a rare American custom motorcycle with strong performance, standout styling, and a handcrafted personality that made custom choppers so iconic during their peak years.
Number 2.
1948 Indian Chief Antique Motorcycle, $28,000. Grapevine, Texas. This 1948 Indian Chief is a remarkable piece of American motorcycle history and a rare opportunity to own one of the most iconic motorcycles ever built. Featuring matching numbers and mostly original parts, this vintage Indian represents a golden age of post-war American motorcycling, when large V-twin cruisers ruled the open road and handcrafted styling defined the industry. The Indian Chief has long been admired for its deep valance fenders, powerful presence, and unmistakable design, making it one of the most collectible American motorcycles in the world today. What makes this particular motorcycle even more special is its unique history and connection to well-known custom motorcycle builder Jesse James of West Coast Choppers. According to the seller, the bike was restored by Kiwi Indian for Jesse James before being purchased directly from him in 2011. Kiwi Indian is highly respected in the vintage motorcycle world for producing high-quality Indian restorations and components, and their work is known among collectors for attention to detail and authenticity. The combination of matching numbers, mostly original components, and celebrity ownership history adds a strong layer of collectible appeal to this already desirable machine. The motorcycle is described as a show bike that currently needs some TLC and a tune-up, suggesting that it has spent more time displayed and preserved than actively ridden in recent years. For many collectors, that is not unusual with motorcycles of this caliber and age. The seller mentions simply not riding it anymore, which presents an opportunity for the next owner to either continue preserving it as a collector piece or bring it back into regular riding condition with some mechanical attention. The 1948 Indian Chief remains one of the most recognized vintage motorcycles ever produced. Its large displacement V-twin engine, flowing fender design, and classic American craftsmanship continue to attract enthusiasts between 40 and 65 years old who appreciate authentic pre-1950 American motorcycles. These bikes are admired not only for their beauty, but also for their historical significance in the development of American motorcycling culture. Finding a matching numbers Indian Chief with documented restoration history and ties to Jesse James is not something that appears on the market every day. At an asking price of $28,000 or best offer, this motorcycle offers serious collectors a chance to own an iconic antique American motorcycle with strong provenance, timeless styling, and undeniable presence. Whether displayed in a private collection, shown at vintage motorcycle events, or carefully returned to the road, this 1948 Indian Chief represents a true piece of American motorcycle heritage.
Number 3.
1970 Harley-Davidson Electra Glide, $15,500 US. Oak Grove, Missouri. This 1970 Harley-Davidson Electra Glide is a classic shovelhead touring motorcycle that captures the raw character and unmistakable style of vintage American motorcycling. Finished in blue and powered by the legendary Harley-Davidson shovelhead engine, this Electra Glide represents one of the most respected eras in Harley history. With matching frame, engine, and title numbers, this motorcycle offers an important level of authenticity that serious Harley enthusiasts and collectors continue to value highly today. The 1970 model year remains especially desirable among vintage Harley-Davidson fans because it came during the early shovelhead period, when Harley motorcycles still carried much of their traditional hand-built personality and mechanical simplicity. This bike features several custom touches that give a strong period-correct appearance while still maintaining its classic identity. A 21-inch front will give the motorcycle a stretched and aggressive stance, while the dual chrome front disc setup adds extra visual presence and improved braking performance. According to the seller, the motorcycle also features dual plug heads, a modification often appreciated by shovelhead riders for helping improve combustion and overall performance. The combination of vintage Harley styling and practical upgrades gives this Electra Glide the kind of personality many mature riders continue to admire. The seller also mentions having some of the original parts included with the bike, an added benefit for collectors who may eventually want to return the motorcycle closer to factory specification, although the odometer shows 111,111 miles. High mileage is not uncommon for older Harley touring motorcycles that were built to spend years on the open road. Many longtime Harley owners appreciate motorcycles that have been ridden and enjoyed rather than hidden away and used for decades. The important detail for many buyers is the matching numbers and clean title, both of which help support the bike's long-term value and authenticity. The Electra Glide remains one of Harley-Davidson's most iconic touring platforms, thanks to its comfortable riding position, strong V-twin torque, and unmistakable road presence. Riders between 40 and 65 years old often appreciate these older shovelhead models for their mechanical simplicity, classic styling, and connection to the golden era of American motorcycles. At an asking price of $15,500, this 1970 Harley-Davidson Electra Glide offers a rare opportunity to own a matching numbers vintage shovelhead with authentic character, custom touches, and collectible appeal. Whether added to a collection, ridden on weekend cruises, or preserved as a piece of Harley-Davidson history, this motorcycle carries a timeless personality that continues to make early shovelheads highly respected among enthusiasts today.
Number 4.
1979 Harley-Davidson Super Glide, $8,000 US. Holt, Missouri. This 1979 Harley-Davidson Super Glide is a classic custom shovelhead that combines vintage Harley attitude with tasteful old-school chopper styling. Powered by an 80 cubic inch shovelhead engine, this motorcycle represents one of the most iconic eras in Harley-Davidson history, when raw mechanical character and custom individuality defined the American motorcycle scene. Finished in striking house of collar pavo purple and Mopar white paint, this Super Glide has a kind of bold appearance that immediately stands out while still keeping traditional late 1970s custom vibe. The motorcycle features both electric and kickstart, giving riders the authentic old-school Harley experience while still offering modern convenience when needed. The 4-speed transmission keeps the bike true to its original character and riding feel, something many vintage Harley enthusiasts continue to appreciate today. According to the seller, the bike has received several important updates and maintenance items, making it more enjoyable and dependable for regular riding. Recent upgrades include new tires, new clutch components, and new brakes, helping improve both reliability and road manners. Fuel delivery comes through an S&S Super B carburetor, a respected performance upgrade among Harley riders for its simplicity, throttle response, and classic appearance. The motorcycle also features an external oil cooler, which can help maintain better engine temperatures during warmer weather or longer rides. Visually, this Super Glide has a very strong custom personality, without going too far from its traditional roots. The 16-inch ape hanger handlebars give the bike a classic chopper stance, while the JP Cycles front fender and West Coast Chopper's tail drag rear fender add extra style and attitude. Paco fishtail exhaust pipes complete the vintage custom look and likely give the shovelhead the deep, unmistakable Harley sound that many riders love. Additional touches include an LED converted headlight and a unique custom taillight that help blend vintage style, with a few modern upgrades. The seller describes the motorcycle as being in good condition overall and states there are no trades, with the asking price set at $8,000 or best offer. For riders between 40 and 65 years old who appreciate classic American motorcycles, custom shovelheads like this continue to hold strong appeal. This 1979 Harley-Davidson Super Glide offers vintage Harley character, eye-catching custom styling, and a timeless presence that made shovelhead-era motorcycles legendary on American roads.
Number 5.
1972 Harley-Davidson Sportster XLCH 1000, $3,995 US. Avinger, Texas. This 1972 Harley-Davidson Sportster XLCH 1000 is a true vintage American motorcycle that captures the raw personality and unmistakable sound that made early Ironhead Sportsters legendary among Harley enthusiasts. Finished in orange and carrying the classic stripped-down look of a traditional 1970s Harley, this motorcycle offers both electric start and kickstart, giving riders the authentic old-school riding experience many collectors and longtime Harley fans continue to appreciate today. Powered by the famous 1,000 cubic centimeters Ironhead engine, this Sportster delivers the kind of mechanical character and torque-heavy performance that helped establish Harley-Davidson as one of America's most respected motorcycle brands. The seller states that the bike runs well and that the transmission shifted great, showing that the motorcycle still has strong potential as a rider or long-term vintage project. The fishtail exhaust system also gives the bike a classic custom appearance, along with the deep Harley sound many riders love. A long list of recent parts and upgrades adds value to this motorcycle. According to the seller, the bike has received a new battery, 2 new tires, a new Mikuni carburetor, and a new air filter. Both fenders are new, along with a new seat, new handlebars, grips, and mirror. These updates help improve both appearance and rideability, while keeping the bike true to its vintage style. The seller also includes a new stock hardware nut and bolt kit, along with a complete engine gasket set, which could be very useful for future maintenance or restoration work. The motorcycle does have a few known issues, and the seller is honest about them. The bike leaks oil and will need new oil lines, something not uncommon on older Harley-Davidson models from this era. The seller also mentions that the clutch cable will need attention. However, many vintage Harley buyers actually prefer motorcycles with transparent descriptions because they know exactly what they are getting before purchase. With its combination of classic styling, recent upgrades, and vintage Harley character, this Sportster could appeal strongly to riders between 40 and 65 years old who appreciate old-school American motorcycles with personality and history. The 1972 model year also represents an important period in Harley-Davidson history before many major design changes took place later in the decade. At an asking price of $3,995 with a clean title and trades welcomed, this 1972 Harley-Davidson Sportster XLCH 1000 offers a solid opportunity to own a classic Ironhead Harley with timeless style and strong nostalgic appeal. Number 6. 1998 BMW R1200C, $4,200 US. Olathe, Kansas. This 1998 BMW R1200C is a stylish and unique cruiser that stands apart from traditional American and Japanese motorcycles with its unmistakable European design and smooth boxer engine performance. Finished in beige and showing approximately 20,900 miles, this motorcycle remains one of the most recognizable BMW cruisers ever produced. The R1200C gained worldwide attention after appearing in the James Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies, helping establish the bike as both a collectible modern classic and a conversation piece among motorcycle enthusiasts. Powered by BMW's well-known horizontally opposed twin-cylinder engine, the R1200C delivers smooth and reliable performance along with a distinctive riding feel that BMW motorcycles are famous for. Unlike many heavier cruisers, the BMW offers balanced handling, comfortable ergonomics, and refined road manners that make it enjoyable for both local rides and longer highway trips. The fuel-injected boxer engine is known for durability and long-term dependability, qualities that have helped BMW motorcycles maintain a loyal following for decades. According to the seller, this motorcycle is in great condition and everything works properly. A new battery has also been installed, adding extra confidence for the next owner. Finding an older BMW cruiser that has been maintained and kept in working order is important because many of these bikes are now becoming collectible and harder to find in clean condition. The styling of the R1200C remains one of its biggest attractions. BMW took a very different approach when designing this model, blending classic cruiser proportions with modern European engineering and distinctive details. The low seat height, sweeping fenders, exposed drive shaft, and signature BMW boxer engine create a look that still feels unique today. Riders between 40 and 65 years old often appreciate the bike for its comfort, quality construction, and refined personality compared to more traditional cruiser motorcycles. Its connection to the James Bond movie, Tomorrow Never Dies, also add a fun piece of history that many collectors and movie fans continue to appreciate. The R1200C became one of the few motorcycles strongly associated with the Bond franchise, helping increase its recognition around the world. At an asking price of $4,200, this 1998 BMW R1200C appears to offer strong value for a clean and running BMW cruiser with low mileage, iconic styling, and collectible appeal. For someone looking for a comfortable and distinctive motorcycle with vintage character and European engineering, this BMW could be a very attractive opportunity. Number 7. 1985 Harley-Davidson Street Glide, $3,750 US. Beebe, Arkansas. This 1985 Harley-Davidson custom bagger is a solid, old-school touring build based on a respected Evo 1340 platform, offering classic Harley style, strong performance potential, and excellent foundation for someone looking for a vintage American V-twin project. Finished in black and showing approximately 47,000 miles, this motorcycle was reportedly purchased from the original owner and has already received several performance upgrades and recent maintenance items that make it especially appealing for Harley enthusiasts who appreciate evolution-era motorcycles. Although the listing refers to the bike as a street glide, the motorcycle is built more in the style of a traditional custom bagger using Harley-Davidson touring components and aftermarket performance parts. At the center of the build is a dependable Evo 1340 engine, one of Harley-Davidson's most respected power plants thanks to its improved reliability, smoother operation, and easier maintenance compared to earlier generations. Many longtime Harley riders consider the Evolution engine era to be one of the best combinations of classic Harley character and real-world dependability. According to the seller, the motorcycle was running strong prior to being parked about 6 months ago, and a video of the bike running is available. Performance upgrades include an S&S super carburetor, thunderheader full exhaust system, adjustable push rods, and a performance camshaft. The seller mentions the exact cam grind is unknown, but states the bike sounded great and ran strong before being stored. These upgrades suggest a motorcycle likely delivers strong torque and the deep exhaust sound many Harley enthusiasts enjoy. Several important maintenance items have already been completed, including a rebuilt carburetor and brand new front and rear tires. The sale also includes a new Dynatech ignition module and Dynatech coil. The seller believes the current no-start condition is related to the ignition system, making this potentially a fairly straightforward repair for someone familiar with older Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Visually, the motorcycle appears to have the clean custom bagger style that became extremely popular among Harley touring riders. The black finish, touring setup, and performance-oriented modifications give the bike a classic American highway cruiser look that still appeals strongly to mature riders today. For buyers between 40 and 65 years old who appreciate Evo-era Harleys, this motorcycle offers an affordable opportunity to own a strong custom bagger project without starting completely from scratch. At an asking price of $3,750 with a clean title in hand, this 1985 Harley-Davidson presents solid value for someone looking for a vintage touring Harley with performance upgrades and classic road presence. Number 8. 1978 Yamaha XS. $3,000. Fort Worth, Texas. This 1978 Yamaha XS is a beautifully styled custom motorcycle that blends vintage Japanese engineering with classic cafe and bobber-inspired design, finished in striking British racing green. This motorcycle has a kind of clean custom appearance that immediately grabs attention while still keeping the timeless personality of Yamaha's legendary XS platform. With approximately 1,000 miles showing and only around 30 miles since the recent rebuild, this bike offers a fresh start for someone looking for a unique vintage motorcycle with strong visual appeal and plenty of character. The Yamaha XS series has developed a loyal following over the years because of its dependable engine design, smooth power delivery, and strong customization potential. Many custom builders choose the XS platform because it combines classic styling with simple mechanics and excellent aftermarket support. This particular motorcycle appears to have been built with attention to detail, creating a clean and aggressive look without going overboard. According to the seller, the motorcycle was recently rebuilt and runs strong. One of the highlights is a custom exhaust system, which reportedly delivers a clean but aggressive sound that matches the bike's custom personality. The Firestone Deluxe tires add to the old-school appearance and give the motorcycle a vintage-inspired stance that fits the British racing green paint perfectly. The seller also mentions that the bike turns heads everywhere it goes and attracts attention at nearly every stop, something many custom motorcycle owners enjoy. The motorcycle is described as running great overall, though it still needs a brake bleed and a new battery. Those are relatively minor finishing items for someone looking for a weekend cruiser or local rider project. The seller presents the motorcycle honestly as a clean custom build that is mostly complete, while still leaving room for the next owner to continue fine-tuning it to personal taste. Visually, the bike has the kind of handcrafted custom look that appeals strongly to riders between 40 and 65 years old who appreciate vintage motorcycles with individuality and old-school personality. The combination of the deep green paint custom stance and stripped-down styling gives the motorcycle a timeless appearance that stands out from modern factory bikes. With a clean title in hand and an asking price of $3,000, this 1978 Yamaha XS offers a great opportunity to own a freshly rebuilt custom motorcycle that combines vintage Japanese reliability, classic styling, and attention-grabbing street presence in one affordable package. Number 9. 1977 Harley-Davidson Ironhead Custom 1000cc Chopper. $6,500. Jackson, Tennessee. This 1977 Harley-Davidson Ironhead Custom Chopper is a bold and highly personalized vintage Harley that captures a rebellious spirit of classic American chopper culture. Built around the legendary 1,000 cubic centimeters Ironhead Sportster engine, this custom machine combines old-school attitude, handcrafted styling, and authentic Harley-Davidson character into a motorcycle that stands out immediately. Finished in eye-catching orange with custom paintwork and a classic girder front end, this chopper reflects the kind of individuality that made custom Harley builds so popular throughout the 1970s and beyond. As a bicentennial edition Harley-Davidson, this motorcycle also carries a unique place in Harley history. The Ironhead engine remains one of the most respected and recognizable Harley power plants ever produced, known for its raw mechanical feel, strong torque, and unmistakable exhaust sound. According to the seller, this motorcycle runs hard and performs like a torque monster, delivering the aggressive riding experience many vintage Harley enthusiasts still love today. The bike has received several important updates and improvements that add both reliability and value. A A new clutch has been installed along with a carburetor rebuild completed by well-known motorcycle builder Eric Vaughn. These upgrades are important on vintage Harley models and suggest the motorcycle has received quality mechanical attention rather than simply cosmetic customization. The seller also states that the bike has new tires and new battery, helping make it more road-ready for the next owner. One of the highlights of this custom chopper is a professionally executed paintwork by respected paint artist Ronnie Guzman of Houston, Texas. Combined with a stretched stance and girder front suspension, the paint gives the bike a strong traditional chopper appearance that feels authentic rather than overly modernized. This is the kind of motorcycle that attracts attention at local bike nights, vintage motorcycle events, and custom chopper shows. The bike's custom quality and presentation were recognized in 2020 when it won first place in the nitty-gritty Chopper City Ironhead category, adding even more credibility to the build. Awards like that help separate well-built custom motorcycles from average garage projects and add collectible appeal among Harley and chopper enthusiasts. For riders between 40 and 65 years old who appreciate classic American choppers, this 1977 Harley-Davidson Ironhead offers vintage style, strong performance, and true old-school personality. At an asking price of $6,500, this custom Ironhead represents an opportunity to own a show-winning Harley chopper with authentic character and a strong presence both on the road and at motorcycle events. Number 10. 2012 Harley-Davidson Softail, $5,000 US. Houston, Texas. This 2012 Harley-Davidson Softail is a clean and well-kept cruiser that offers classic Harley-Davidson styling, along with strong V-twin performance. Finished in black with original paint, this motorcycle has a timeless look that continues to make the Softail one of Harley's most recognizable and desirable models. With approximately 32,000 miles, the bike appears to have been properly maintained and remains in very respectable condition for its age. Powered by Harley-Davidson's 103 cubic inch engine, also known as the 1,680 cubic centimeters V-twin. This Softail delivers the kind of smooth torque and relaxed highway cruising ability that many riders look for in a traditional American motorcycle. The 103 engine is known for dependable performance, strong acceleration, and a classic Harley exhaust sound that never goes out of style. Whether used for weekend rides, long-distance cruising, or daily enjoyment around town, this motorcycle offers a comfortable riding experience that helped make Harley-Davidson famous. According to the seller, the bike runs perfectly and has no leaks, which is always an important detail on any used motorcycle. The seller also describes the motorcycle as being super clean and almost like new in overall condition. Original paint is another major advantage because many used Harleys have been customized or repainted over the years. Keeping the factory finish gives the bike a more authentic appearance that many mature riders appreciate. The Softail design combines vintage rigid frame styling with the comfort of hidden rear suspension, giving the motorcycle both classic looks and a smoother ride. The seller mentions having a clean title and is open to cash or trade offers for a four-wheel vehicle. At $5,000, this 2012 Harley-Davidson Softail represents strong value for anyone looking for an affordable big-inch Harley cruiser with classic American style and proven performance.